Let me be honest, most products don't fail because of bad code. They fail because nobody knows why they were building them in the first place. No clear direction, no emotional pull, no mission, just features that are flowing here and there. So the importance of product vision is very high. The company usually sets it up from the get-go, understanding who their customers are and why they are building what they're building. Usually in the class, we play this game of Guess Who, and here I'll just quickly go through these examples of different product visions. And if you haven't checked it out in our lecture, you'll see some of them. And I will know that you haven't checked out this recording if you cannot answer these questions, right? So, to be Earth's most customer-centric company where customers can find and discover anything they might want to buy online. That is Amazon. To organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. That's Google. Make work life simpler, more pleasant, and more productive. That's Slack. So, product vision. The point of product vision is to be inspirational, to be customer focused, and to differentiate themselves from others. It also shows the impact. What impact do you want to leave behind on this earth with your product? There is a difference between vision and mission. Oftentimes people confuse them. So, a vision describes where the company is going and its ultimate long-term aspiration. It focuses on the future state, what success looks like when you achieve your goal, and it's long-term. It's inspirational, ambitious, and it shows you why you're building it. Oftentimes, you can use a framework of this is for customer X to do um, action B, and the impact is ABC, right? That's like the easiest formula, but we'll go through those shortly. When it comes to mission, that is different because it's first of all short term. You can change your mission every 1 to 3 years. Mission defines the company exists today, why the company exists today, and its core purpose and role. It focuses on present actions, what you do, and who you serve. So it's not as ambitious and not as inspirational. It's more practical and actionable. It's focusing on now. And the audience is employees, customers, partners, anyone involved in daily operations. So it's more internal. Sometimes you see on the websites where they have our mission, and their mission of like, especially when it comes to nonprofits, is more public because their mission and their vision are intertwined. When they say this is our mission, it's more for public awareness, right? So now we're getting into vision, how to build that specifically. What we want you to do as your exercise, write down on a piece of paper or use our template attached and define the columns, target customers, the needs, the product offer, and business value. Now, as we get to the customers and segmentations, we will nail down your personas, and it will be even more crisp, clear. But currently, with the idea that you came up with, you can already come up with a few users that you think of right away. So please write them down here. Currently describe as much as possible, maybe if it's a solution for women, if it's cosmetics or something like that, then you already know your demographics and you can describe that. Or if you are building that schedule that we've mentioned in the previous class, then it's definitely for people who use calendar, oftentimes are busy and have several calendars they need to combine together. So it's busy employees, workers, right? Business owners, etc. So you now can drill down to what type of person would buy your product. So you write it down in your target customers. Then you write their needs. based on the interviews that you are going to run, you will know what their needs are, what their pain points are. And this is where you're going to write down these needs and pain points. You currently, for the sake of the exercise, can come up with the needs that you think your personas have. And then the product offer. This is where you write down what your product will offer. And again, this is for the purpose of exercise. You can write down just a couple of things. You do not need to marry to this vision right now. You just need to have a little bit of the first version of your vision based on the problem that you've chosen, for the solution that you're going to be building. So your product, if it's a scheduler, your product is going to, let's say, have ability for integration with other calendars. It will have an AI agent who categorizes events and meetings based on the priority that was set up by you before. That if it's, labeled work, then it's going to be prioritized. If it's labeled doctor's appointment, it's going to be also more prioritized, etc. Right? And so you can create a list of features, capabilities that you think right now that you will offer. And then it goes to business value. What is the metric that you're going to be looking at? What's the important thing, that a driver that will be beneficial to you as a company? We're not talking right now about the business value of or the value to the customer. With the value to the customer is the offerings that they will get, right? They'll be able to easily integrate all calendars in one. They'll be able to use AI agent to optimize on their time savings, blah, blah, blah. That's product offer. But the business value is all about the money. It's about the operations and benefits to you. So you're talking about, the business value is that you're growing, and you could put some metrics in there. You are saving your customers, let's say, mm, X amount of time. And you can do that in the business value, but you also want to kind of include the benefits of what you're getting as a business. You optimizing your time, you optimizing the customer's time, you are bringing more efficiency to the customers and to your company by including these AI solutions, right? And so you haven't chosen the AI solutions yet, you don't have any of that, but you want to start thinking about it just for the purpose of the exercise, because we're going to drill down into each one of them shortly. And then the vision is built on top of these 4 columns as a summary of what you already know. We are here for who, to do what, and plus add some inspiration. So if it's a scheduler, maybe you have a name, Schedule X. Schedule X is here for busy employees of blah, blah, blah companies, if you want to go niche, or busy employees, or busy moms, whatever the customer segment is, to save their time. Let's just keep it simple. And now we need to add some inspiration. So let's say Schedule X is here to empower all busy employees around the globe to free them of routine work and do creative things, something like that. And you can definitely, and you should definitely work on these versions several times. And as you learn more about your product, the more you can improve that vision. So here's an example of a vision and how you build it. So here's the target group. It's tenants looking for a new accommodation, tenants seeking to save time in unnecessary visits, etc., etc. You have like 6 different types of target groups, customers. their needs are, it helps landlords to rent their property at the right price. It helps landlords to handle the whole rental process. It helps landlords to assess tenants' solvency, etc. The product is a long-term home rental platform and price negotiation platform that connects tenants with landlords. It automates all the standard rental tasks. Okay. And business goals. The product will complete the existing real estate marketplace. So this is what business does. The platform will create a huge traffic increase across all our products. So see, the first one talks about, okay, there's benefit to the user, right? The product will complete um, the existing real estate marketplace for users, but that's what we're doing as a business. And then the second one is the platform will create a huge traffic increase across all our products. This is our goals. Now, remember, the business goals change every 6 months to a year. You change your goals. You keep increasing and growing those goals, but they can change, and based on that your objectives and like what you're going to be focusing on is going to change. So the vision stays long term the same for like 3 to 5 years oftentimes. Sometimes it might stay there for a decade, but recently the faster you grow and change, the more your vision changes as well. And the other example of the business goal is it will offer a one-stop shop for real estate asset managers and property managers. So, knowing this, what they came up with, what's your purpose for creating this product? Making the long-term home rental process for both tenants and landlords more simple and global. Will solve plenty of time, will save plenty of time for both tenants and landlords while contributing to build trust between them. Not super inspirational, but at least they nail down on the most important thing, what they're about. So this is a formula that you can easily use whenever you work for anybody or for your own business. This is for who? For Schedule X, or for busy employees who do blah blah blah. This is core problem. Who struggle with multiple calendars without integrations. Schedule X is an AI solution that, key benefits, connects all your calendars in one and prioritizes them based on your needs. Unlike primary competitor, unlike other calendars, it actually works, or something like that, right? Unique advantage. So when you know your unique advantage, you put it, and when you don't, you can just put the inspo. All right. So this is just another example. And here are some more examples of different product visions. And as you working on your product idea, use these as examples. For drivers who want performance without pollution, Tesla is the car company that delivers exhilarating electric vehicle. Unlike traditional automakers, it leads the world's transition to sustainable energy. Now, mind you, these were created not by the companies, but by us using AI and ChatGPT. So take that formula. If you are not coming up with good ideas, and even after using the columns, right, and that framework, if you want to try different scenarios, what you can do is you can use this formula, throw in information about your product, and let ChatGPT come up with a phrasing. I think it was actually us coming up with a framework, with a phrase, but we might have run it through AI. So let's look at another example. For teams overwhelmed by scattered tools, Notion is a connected workspace that unifies notes, docs, and projects. Unlike typical office software, it adapts to how you think and work. And there's a bunch of other examples. And we'll go to the next one. Here's another case make a product vision according to this template. So this is the exercise that we want you to do. After you have done your draft, then I also want you to uh, try to use some of these tools. Airtable is a great one for organizing user research, experiments, and feature ideas, and you can use the free version during the class. There's also Maze. This is for quick usability tests and validating prototypes. Test it out. And ChatGPT or Perplexity for market research and analysis and writing specs faster. Currently, we are not writing specs yet. We are just researching our niche, our problem statement, and validating whether it's a good idea. Couple of tips: write your vision now before diving into features. And again, the vision might change a lot, but it's good to have something to start with. Validate the vision with the users and students. Even your peers in class could be your potential customers. So think of it that way. There's already at least 24 or whatever amount of students, and you can reach out to them, asking them for feedback, interviews, and asking questions shortly as we get to the interview section. Embed your vision into your product strategy and content. So this is going to come up later. So hence, that's why I want you to have your product vision ready. You'll want to use the vision to filter opportunities. As you work for a company, as you work at any organization, the reason why vision is important is because it helps you to remember the direction that you are choosing for the product. And so saying no to a lot of things is very important. Figuring out what not to build is oftentimes more important than what to build. And communicate that vision often to your team members to inspire them, to remind them why we're here. Your vision can evolve slightly, but avoid changing it every quarter. So changing vision every quarter is not a good practice. But again, for our course, it's totally fine for you to change your vision from today to the next month and you change it. That's totally fine because you're just testing it out. These tips that I'm giving you are for overall for you as a PM to remember about the importance of the vision and where to use it. Okay, and your next homework is going to be to gather information based on your indirect market research for the problem statement for your potential app and the solution. You want to write down that product vision. If you've done that homework and exercise with this slide, the example that I've given you, then you're totally fine. And I'll see you in class and we'll do more workshop exercises.